Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for I Am Barabbas by Josiah Queen. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel or give this video a like and comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do just that by clicking the three dots next to the like button. You can go from there and I would really appreciate it. If you'd like to connect with me further, you can click on my email link and I can sign you up for some updates on a weekly basis. I'm not going to trash your inbox. Don't worry. I hate spam just as much as you do. So I try to send out a verse of the week just to encourage you guys and maybe a heads up on what video will be up next. So there's something to look for. Also, when you sign up for my email list, you'll get my top 8 tuning tips just for free. All right, sorry about the long intro. Grab your acoustic guitar and you're going to need a capo today. And let's get started. All right, like I said, you're going to need a capo. It's going to go on the 4th fret, and we're going to be playing in the key of G to match the original key, which is B. And he is playing capo 4 to do what we're going to do because we're going to try to match the acoustic guitar part as close as possible. I will tell you that in studying this song, it was very hard for me to get the flicks correctly, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. But here are the chords you need to know: G, D, E minor, and C. There's also a D over F sharp, and there's another way to play D, which is a C shape like that. So it's not your typical just G, C, D, E minor normal shapes. There's some different shapes in there, and of course that spices the song up. So here is how I'm playing this C shape D chord, because you should by now know how to play E minor and G. But to play the C shape D chord, I'm moving my C chord shape basically up 2 frets. So now my index finger is on the 3rd fret relative to the capo, middle finger 4th fret, and ring finger on the 5th fret. And again, this is all relative to the capo, so technically I'm on the 7th, 8th, and 9th frets of my neck. I'm not strumming the low E for this, and there's a part of the song where it's just like an arpeggiated chord, and I'm just plucking the strings down. So that's a little easy when you're understanding it that way. And that's before the last chorus of the song. For D over F sharp, I'm putting my index finger down on the low E string, 2nd fret relative to the capo, middle finger G string 2nd fret, and ring finger 3rd fret on the B string. And I'm strumming everything except the high E string. That's D over F sharp. So all the other chords are pretty standard, but there are some things when it comes to the strumming pattern that you should keep in mind. You could do this without a pick, and it would sound like this. But I believe he's actually using a pick that sounds like this. Essentially, that's what the intro is going to sound like. Now, I'll try to do better when we play through the song, which is coming up in just a moment. Don't worry, I'm going to put the chords on screen for you. I'll say them as we go along, and I'm going to talk about the flick, which is what makes this song what it is. It's so cool, and it's kind of like a hammer-on, but I'll just leave it at that. All right, stick with me. Here we go. E minor, C, G. 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 E minor, C, D. E minor, C, G. 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 E minor, C, G, E minor, C, G, E minor, C, D, E minor, C, G, E minor, C, G, E minor, C, G, E minor, C, G, D over F sharp, E minor, C, G, D, E minor, C, G, 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 E minor, C, D, E minor, C, G, 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 D, E minor. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. So let's talk about the flick. There's a typical hammer-on that you might find, and then there's a turn that happens really quickly. So let's start with the intro, because this is the hammer-on that's kind of slower. So I'm playing an E minor, and then when I'm playing C, I'm actually not playing a C chord fully. I'm going to hammer on the middle finger on the D string 2nd fret and ring finger on the A string. So I'm emphasizing the strumming on the A and D strings, but I'm also including that G string too. So and the pattern, of course, I should zoom out a little bit before I even teach you this. The pattern goes like this. Or down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes you might catch, especially at the beginning, that the down beat is only at the beginning of the measure. So on beat 1, down, up, 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 down, up, 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 up. So the up is on the and of the beat. So for example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Of course, that's only at the beginning of the song, and I think that he's doing a down strum on count 3. So it would be down, up, down, up, up. So try to do that by yourself without changing chords, and then you could throw in the chords. And that hammer-on is going to happen on beat 3. So that makes life a little easier, that it's on a downbeat. So the other flick, I would call it, would be on the D string. And this happens in the 3rd progression of the chorus. So he starts the chorus normally. The 3rd progression of the chorus is going to sound like this. Did you catch that? The middle finger is playing that C chord shape, but I'm doing a hammer-on only on the D string. So now I'm going to play it as slow as I possibly can, starting on E minor. One more time. E minor. C flick. To isolate the flick, I'm just playing that D string 2nd fret, and I'm starting with it open and hammering on and pulling off with that same note. So playing it open, D string, hammer on 2nd, pull off in the middle, and you got it. That is the flick. And if you can do that quickly, you probably could do the progression. If you can't do that, what I would suggest is just sticking with that pattern. I know that seems very vanilla, but it might be better to stick with that if you can't do that turn. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do that by clicking the 3 dots next to the like button, and you can go from there, and I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to join my email list, you can do so for free, and I will give you my top 8 tuning tips that every musician should know for free. And don't worry, I hate spam just as much as you do. I will not spam your inbox. I'll try to send 1 email a week. Usually it's a verse of the week thing. All right, so have a great week. I'll see you soon. God bless.